Hey guys, Max here. With the release of Dawntrail, we now have access to 4 new Aethersands, and in this video, I'm going to show you where I go to obtain all 4. This isn't the best gathering strategy to get the maximum amount. In fact, I don't have any of the new Dawntrail gathering gear, so as you get more gear, you'll get more efficient in collecting more and more of it, but this is just to show you where all 4 locations are, right? If you're interested in this type of content, don't forget to subscribe down below. Make sure you hit the like button if this video helps you. I also stream over on Twitch. I'll put that link down below if you're interested. And with that, let's get into it. All right, so the first Aethersand we're going to cover is the Sungilt Aethersand, this yellow one right here. And to obtain it, you want to perform ethereal reduction on the sunlit prism fish. Now to find this fish, you want to go to the 3rd zone that you travel through in the main story called Yoktal. And in the northeast area, you'll find this large body of water. And in here, there's like a triangle of spearfishing here, and then another one down here. Do not go to the one on the east side over here. That's just for the gathering scripts. You want to go to the one on the west side. And when you come underneath the water, there's all these tall plants and such. And you'll find these level 100 teeming waters. For the sake of the video, I'm going to cut to a clip of me spearfishing, just because sometimes the fish doesn't show up, just to make the video a little quicker. Also, make sure you have your collector's glove on, so you don't make the mistake of not collecting any fish when you finally get them. And then I also like to use Nature's Bounty. That way I try to get the larger size of the fish that we're going for. Okay, so the fish that we're going to be looking for is the small fish that moves really fast, right? You don't want to get the small fish that move across the screen slow. So just make sure you got your buffs up and you sit here and wait for one that moves quickly. Hopefully we'll get one for the sake of the video. There's one right there, I think. Snag them. Yep, sunlit prism. And we got him large just because we had the Nature's Bounty. And then here in the bag, he has a collectability of 33. And after we're done fishing, we just use ethereal reduction and it'll give us the Sungilt Aethersand. We got 7 of them this time, and then you get some ice and, or excuse me, some water clusters and things like that. So that's how you find the Sungilt Aethersand. Let's move on to the next one, and that's going to be the Brine Aethersand, this blue one here. And to obtain it, you use ethereal reduction again on the long-nosed garfish. Okay, to find this fish, you want to go to the 4th zone that you travel through in the main story, Shaloni, and in the northeast corner is this large lake. And in the northern part of the lake, there's like this triangle for another set of spearfishing. And when you enter underneath the water, it looks like this, and you'll find these level 100 teeming waters. Don't forget your collectability glove, and don't forget to use Nature's Bounty when you catch the fish for higher collectability. Here's a clip of me catching one of those fish. The fish we're going to be looking for in this one is the large fish that moves across the screen really fast, not the slower ones, right? Even though the slower ones tend to still move a little quickly, like that one there, that's not it. You want to wait for the large ones that kind of zoom across the screen. We'll see if we get lucky. So far we have nothing but a bunch of slow fish. Make sure you like the video. There it is. And long-nosed gar. And it's large because I used my ability Nature's Bounty. And if we open up our inventory, it's sitting right here, 918 collectability. And when we use ethereal reduction on it, it'll crack it in half and give us the Brine Aethersand, the blue one, and then some ice and crystals and ice clusters. So that's how you get the Brine Aethersand. Let's move on to the 3rd Aethersand. And that's going to be the Mythroot Aethersand, this green one right here. And we obtain this by using ethereal reduction on volcanic grass. And you will find this grass in the final zone of Dawntrail, Living Memory, in the northeast area up here. It's around X27, Y9, this little circular area here. And you'll find the level 100 node, and we will find volcanic grass. We just pick it. And I like to use scrutiny with meticulous woodsman 3 times in a row usually does the trick. We do that. And this will be a little more efficient when you get Dawntrail gear. Like I said, I'm still using Endwalker gear, but I'm still able to farm this stuff. We got that, and looks like we're gonna need one more, so we're gonna have to cheat and use Ageless Worlds because we didn't get any critical procs because of our gear. That, and unfortunately we're very unlucky. We're only going to get 1 this time, but I've gotten up to 3, I think. And open up our inventory and crack this in half, and we get our Mythroot Aethersand. It also gives a fire cluster and fire crystals as well. Let's check out the 4th and final Aethersand, and that is going to be the Mythloam Aethersand, this brown one over here in my inventory in the bottom right. And to obtain this Aethersand, we need to farm the Brightwind ore. Okay, now we need to come to the final zone of Dawntrail, Living Memory, and in the northwest part of it, just west of this Laynode area, Aetherite over here in this area here, we are going to find the node, level 100 node, Ephemeral Rocky Outcrop. And this will spawn at 12 a.m. Eorzea time, and it will go till about 4 a.m., right? And so we just hit this node here. It's a collectible. And I just do Scrutiny and Meticulous Prospector 3 times in a row usually does the trick. Keep in mind, I'm still using Endwalker gear, so this isn't going to be as efficient as it will be when I get some Dawntrail gear. So we do that. Make sure you start with full GP. And this will probably bring us down to 1 integrity. Sometimes we'll stay at 2 if we're lucky, if we get this to proc. Actually, we didn't get very lucky at all that time. So we need to use Solid Reason to get the bonus roll. And hit this one more time to get 1,000. And then, oh cool, we kept it. So we have 2 rolls. Collect and collect. I was very unlucky. And then we'll go into our inventory and find the ore and just break it down. And we obtain our Mythloam Aethersand, and we get lightning cluster and crystals from this one. And that about wraps up my guide for all 4 new Aethersands. If you feel like I deserve it, hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel for more Dawntrail content, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.